Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Subnautica. It's been a while, and I figured do a little something before the second part of the Red Plague comes out in about a month. So I figured we'll get into a creative little world, and I'm sure a few people have already talked about it, but I want to discuss Mikjaw's new vehicle.
Using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
What is going on out there?
Will increase your effective
She's just gonna talk forever.
For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Okay. So, where's it? Blueprints.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Braxis Prime.
Yeah, I do have some more mods equipped. Where is it? Ah, this is a little thing that I'll discuss as well. This. It's called the Blossom. I don't think there's anything else. Let's double check. Oh, it was. And I think it was another of... I think it was Mikjaw who posted it as well. There's upgrades for the PDA now. I can find them. Out in the desktop jukebox, of course. Oh, I didn't even equip. So, habitat builder. Alright, trying to find a good spot. Yeah, good enough, I suppose. Purpose room, right. Nope.
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but never forget
I'm down on some things that kind of required.
After weeks without human contact, it is normal to experience psychological discomfort. Research indicates symptoms may be partly alleviated by adopting a pet or anthropomorphizing an inanimate object. Welcome aboard, Captain. Foreign substances consistent with the redacted information that was discovered and collected in orbit. It appears to have breached containment during planetfall. Further investigation
it just keeps talking.
Required.
So, just gonna make some stuff. I think they're in here. Oh yeah, and I got this because I was watching Insomnia, and he's in some incredibly dark locations. God damn this. No. Energy should work. Thing I hate about this, like, I'm in creative, but I can't build things because I have no power. Like, how does that work? There. Now can I build it? Thank you. So, I'm not going to really discuss this one because it's music, and obviously, but you know what, I'll build it. So, it's similar to the desktop jukebox, which is, you know, obviously something that or something. Obviously something that plays music. Is an entire music folder. Pretty impressive. So that's angled. Nope, not looking for that. Wall shelf. Build one of those. Put it right there. Modification station. With a Mark III. Mark II. So I think. Ah, there. You can see it. So, kind of make things green. Hold on, let me just.
Detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with
Oh,
damage to the Aurora's drive core.
it kind of does something.
During planet fall.
Not much, though. So. What is that? Excuse me, I will be right back. Alright, I am back, and what are we doing? Ah, yes, that's right. I was getting the... Where is it? Blossom. I'm not sure why it's purple. But... Oh yes, I forgot to... So, install that. So, it comes with, the PDA music upgrade comes with music from the game in it, and some, Red Plague, I almost said Below Zero. Actually, I think Below Zero as well. I'm not sure. But it comes with some music pre-installed, but you can also put music of your own. I'm just not going to do it because I don't want to get a copyright for it. Also, this, the PDA colorizer, I like this. It's kind of neat. So I can make it like a dark blue. Oh, now I'm curious. Does it remember? I think it does. Fascinating. So, and then we have a...
Warning, detecting a Leviathan-class predator in the region.
Yeah, more than likely. That one. I don't know why it was going off. Like, what is that? What is going on over there? So, it tells you when there's a Leviathan, which is pretty nice. Also, there is the PDA Pocket Dimension Upgrade Mark 1, 2, and 3. So, we'll take a look at the first one. And then the third one. I think the second one is... So, it's kind of funny because they just take designs that are already in the game and then they just close it off. So, I'm not underwater, but I can build. So I can do this and make a Mark II. So exit the dimension, and it should pop me right back where I was. Yes. Yes, it does. So switch out for the Mark I, for the Mark II. Nope, this don't need to be in here. The music one is rather nice when you're just like, you know, doing all your stuff. It's really this Mark II. Wow. Okay. I used the Mark I and the Mark III before, never the Mark II. I did not expect it to look like that. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. Alright, we're just gonna quickly switch out the Mark II for the Mark III. And then the Mark III... I quite like the Mark III, because, you know, it's this. Oh. Strange. So even though the actual one is flooded with, you know, water and the, actually no, not water, but it's covered in different things, and there's a, if you have red plague, it's covered in the plague. This one's not. So it's very nice. And it takes you out of that dimension, obviously, so you're not just sitting there being attacked by things. So, it's quite nice. So, anyway, on to the main portion of what I was hoping to review. The Blossom.
Captain, all systems online.
Why, thank you. In my opinion, the Blossom is the most unique ship. Sub-boat thing, I don't know what you want to call it, in this game. Even more so than the Echelon, and the Echelon is amazing. So at the bottom it just said toggle wings. So at the top there, next to my depth on the right there, it's got a silhouette of the Blossom. Now the neat thing is if I press G and you look, it changed. So now, excuse me, the wings are opened. So that means that now I do this. So I now have a peeper and a boomerang. So it takes 3 batteries.
Leviathan detected.
Not too bad. It's got that Leviathan detection, of course. 6 spots for upgrades, which I will look at in just a moment. Oop. The that little, the reason that all those, okay, cool. So the reason all those
Attention.
fish kept,
Leviathan class life form nearby.
thank you. So the reason they all kept coming towards me was because of the fact that it mesmerizes creatures. Do a Mark 1 with, requires a hero peeper. I think that's the peepers that have the enzyme effect on them. And then you, can't believe this guy. He comes into my base, screams at me, and then leaves. So, let's see. Should be. Yeah, there's not many upgrades, but they are effective.
Captain, all systems online.
What the? Fascinating. Just glitched through the floor.
All systems online.
Alright. Mesmer Power 1, Mesmer Range 2, Enzyme Distributor, and the Blossom Scanner. So, with this, let us... Yes.
Attention. Detecting a Leviathan class life form nearby.
So, see, you can kind of see it on that peeper. It's scanning it. I don't know how long it needs. It needs that long. But you can tell the peeper is slowly coming towards me. Okay, I feared that was a peeper Leviathan for a second. At some point, it's supposed to work on even Reapers, but not right now. So the range, not too heavy. Oh, bottom left corner, it just got rid of the Leviathan warning. So I guess I'm far enough away. Yes, thank you for your service. So I'm just gonna skip the second one and go for the third one, because the second one's just in between. Should give you a range. Huh. Okay, it wasn't just a one-time thing. Alright. So, that is now a power 3, range 3, and the enzyme and scanner. So, should be a lot. Yeah. See, I have at least 3 things. No, 4. There's something hiding behind the base. Yeah. With a leader. So. So you can't really collect these guys, but now it's scanning that. You're a bit too close. Read that, looks like a gas mask. Hi, how long does scanning take? Oh, you can kind of see on the bottom there. It's releasing an enzyme. Hold on. Enzyme. Yes.
Detected a hostile Leviathan in the region.
Alright. So. You'll see it's now scanning the Reaper. As you... Don't turn to me like that. Slowly... Ugh. Excuse me. It's slowly coming towards me because it is now powerful enough to affect the Reapers. It shouldn't be able to grab me, but... yeah. Oh, that is unsettling. Please don't do that. Wow. Wow, that... Ooh. That is not something I was expecting. Just... Just not ready for that. So, yeah. The Blossom gets really powerful when you put, you know, higher level range and power on it. So, now I want to do a test. Let's do a Mark 3 speed. I'm not sure how this one works yet. And depth. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online. Leveling.
Alright, depth. And speed.
Leviathan detected.
Warning, detecting a Leviathan class predator in the region.
Alright, I want to go test this on a Ghost Leviathan and a Sea Dragon. So I'm going to pause it for now. I'm going to pause the recording for now, and then I'll come back when I get closer to the one. Alright, we got to our first test subject. Excuse me, sir, do you mind getting out of the wall there? Alright, it's being scanned. It looks like it's a good thing. Actually, looks like, yeah, he's slowly getting closer. Pretty weird the amount of detail he's got on him. Like,
Leviathan detected.
so his neck. This is something I saw a while ago, like the last time I played. His neck is like a bone, and that's it. It's like just all, I don't know, translucent fat or something. It gets weird. Yeah, it's not really much difference. Alright, so a level... I'm just going to turn on the lights for the sake of it. A level 3 will affect...
Class life form nearby.
So level 3 affects the ghost. Now we'll have to see how it affects the dragon. If I can get closer to it. Oh. That looks promising. What the? That's not what used to be there. Oh. I am incredibly uncomfortable looking at this. So it works on the ghosts and the sea dragons. So now you don't have to worry about trying to get a scan on any of them. Ah, you. Oh, this looks promising. Oh, that is weird. So according to research, which we're doing right now, if that light goes away, that might just... No, it's not. I was sitting here thinking it might just be the red plague affecting it, but no, it's not. Those are moving on their own. Huh. Fascinating. This could be a great way to lead into something where where someone just talks. Kind of like a Discovery Channel kind of thing. Just discussing the different animals and such. So I think that's fascinating. Although, does it work on them? Looks like no.
Leveling. Leveling. Leveling.
What the hell? Alright, hold on while I fix this. Alright, so I went back to base. Unfortunately, I could not get it unstuck. I don't know what it was stuck on. Oh, I'm right above it. 1,300 meters, but you know, in a sense, right above it. Anyway, yeah, I couldn't get it unstuck. Don't mind that. That is one of the reef backs. I couldn't get it unstuck. I don't know what it was on. It just would not move no matter what I tried to do. So, unfortunately, in the end, I had to say it's a lost cause. So, I was not aware of the bug where getting out right after getting out of the moon pool causes you to clip right through the sub. That's a strange one. So, all in all, I'd say actually the Blossom is like a 10 out of 10. You know, it's unique, for one. It fits the entire, it fits the theme of Subnautica, especially Subnautica 2. I really hope he ports that over to Subnautica 2, or the developers, you know, are allowed to... Wow, that got dark quick. Are allowed to, you know, use it themselves, kind of thing, or an idea like it. because it is a, as I said, it's a great design.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming
Don't
is
even
your
know.
favorite.
Oh.
Be sure to vary your routine for
And she's talking over me. Okay. So yeah, I gotta say I quite enjoy the Blossom with how unique it is and all that. It would certainly make good use with someone who, you know, likes to look at all of the different sea creatures. So, but anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this little review of the Blossom. As I said, it's a great sub. I recommend going to, I'll put the link in the description, but I recommend going to Nexus Mods and giving it a try. So yeah. And it's all from Mikjaw. Spelled Mikjaw, obviously. He makes a lot of great stuff, and he makes just about, if it feels like he makes 50 to 75% of the mods. When it comes to vehicles, at least. Although, you know, I think he does. But, anyway, I'm ranting. Sorry about that. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this nice review of the, head back inside, of the Blossom. And, you know, I hope you guys get a chance to use it, because it is a great vehicle. Truly great. So yeah, with Subnautica 2 coming out sometime next month. No, not Subnautica 2, sorry. With the Red Plague Act 2, that's what I meant. Coming out sometime next month. Yeah. Hopefully, you know, there's more stuff I can look at between now and then in Subnautica, and I'll get used to it again. But other than that, I hope to see you guys in the next one. I have been your friendly neighborhood Kyr'tsad, and I wish you a great rest of your day. Take care.